Good morning. What is up, Mr. Jason?
Good morning, Dom.
How you doing today, buddy?
Good morning, Dr. Feelgood. I'm feeling good. Feeling a little bit cloudy in the head,
Okay.
but good.
All
Feeling
right. All right.
focused. But I did all the things I normally do. I think I'm just on break. I think that's
Got
the only.
it. So on this break,
Morning, Dylan.
do you work at all? Do you go in? Do you do anything, or you just like do you actually get like a break?
No, I shut down pretty hard. Um,
Sweet.
I unplug. I don't touch things. I get emails from students about updating grades.
Hmm.
I'll probably do that. I am.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would say out of all the things about teaching, updating grades is probably something that I could probably do more of.
Hmm.
It is also the least favorite thing that I have to do. Um, so that's really it. But besides that, family
I feel like
time. I've been finished. I finished a long going double portrait for a client. Starting another one today. So a lot of
nice.
good time to focus on things I want to focus on. And despite I wrote this down today. Uh, Good family weekend. Had a two of Kira's friends was turned 13 this weekend. Um, Happy birthday to Jude and Amalia. I'm not
Hmm.
saying last
Hmm.
names. I don't know if that's illegal or not. Um, but we had like a what from the outside looking in probably looked like a really good family night. Like we had dinner, we were playing games with ping pong balls on the kitchen table. We had movie night, but
Nice.
my two older girls, no, all three. The energy of my three girls was like slightly grating on me.
Oh, really?
Like I didn't say anything. I was just like, I cannot handle all these. I cannot handle these three types of energy right now. Because like, I mean,
Mm.
but it was good. It was like they were silly, they were loud, they were like
Is it
rambunctious.
just because you were like in vacation mode and wanting to like hibernate and chill, and they
No,
were
I,
just like loud and bubbly?
I think I was in like studio mode or something. I was like, but I was good about shutting it down. I was like, no, be here, just be here.
Yeah.
It's like it's what we talk about every day, right? It's
Yeah.
like how
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
maximize all this time. So that's a there was a good stop to that. It's like just be here, accept the behavior because otherwise, like
Nice.
what's the alternative? They disappear somewhere else into the house and ignore you.
Yep,
So
exactly.
just a little bit of that insight, and then had a good morning talk with Ryan. Went for like an hour.
You and your Mr. Turner, your brother?
Yeah, the other Mr. Turner, the other Mr. Turner. Dylan's here, so
Nice.
Dylan's number two today.
Nice, 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 nice.
Um,
Um,
yeah, David, my haircut's a little bit tall today.
Good
I
morning,
washed
Daniel.
my
Good
hair
morning,
and I
Codfishing.
conditioned it. I'm on break. I had time for conditioner. I don't know what it does. I don't know what conditioner does to my hair. I don't know why we use it. I think maybe it's just for women in long hair, I guess. So
I use it only like after I come out of the pool because like sometimes the chemicals in the pool like make me feel a little like dry or whatever, and the
yeah.
conditioner just like really helps. Like sometimes when my pool chemicals are a little too heavy, like I really feel it. So I'll put conditioner top to bottom, the whole body, and just like stand there, just like soaking it in for a minute and then wash it off. It does make it feel better after.
So you
Yeah.
just kind
Good
of
morning,
moisturize
everybody.
your whole body. Yeah, David, we're
Yeah, because I don't believe in lotion and all those other things.
talking about morning lotion routines.
TMI. I know. I
Please
know.
add.
Exactly.
How are you? How was your weekend?
I'm good. We had a nice, chill, lazy weekend. We did one of our friends, their daughter had some breathing problems, so that they had to take her to the emergency room. So we took their other two kids, and they kind of just ran around the house, but played really well, which is cool. Um, but definitely got to that. We're definitely getting to that point where our kids are more and more independent because Amy and I found a lot of time this weekend to hang out and chill. We went on a sushi date. I took Brooklyn with me yesterday morning to get donuts and Starbucks. So that was cool. I did a bunch of chores yesterday. That was like my thing yesterday. I kind of gave myself a break Friday and Saturday and like went on weekend mode. And then come Sunday, I was like, oh crap, like I need to make all this food, do my laundry, um, put our master bedroom back together because we just had our bedroom painted last week, and she finally finished, and so I put the whole room back together. Took all the tape off the ceiling because she doesn't the girl who's painting our room, she doesn't really care for heights too much. So I
It's a
told her I would
decorative
do that.
border. It's a decorative blue, cobalt blue border.
Yeah, I told her I would do that. So did that, put the TV back on the wall, like all those kind of things, and got to sleep back in my bedroom again, which was nice last night.
Well done.
Oh, and then went in the pool and jacuzzi and all that stuff because it's been rainy and windy the last like week. So I finally got to kick the jacuzzi on and hang out there with Bentley. That was the best way to cap the weekend.
And you skipped leg day? No, you did leg day.
I
You
did
said,
leg day. Yeah.
oh, good.
I'm feeling okay right now. We'll see. We'll see if it's I mean, look, if I have trouble getting in and out of my car because I have a lower car right now, and if I have trouble getting in and off the toilet, like that's when leg day, gets itself out of the rotation. It's that simple. Don't mess with me and I won't mess with you. Leg
Just
day.
just do it. It's the worst day. Today's mine. I'm gonna do it.
Oh gosh. You
But
do it on
once
a
you do
Monday.
it, once you get out of the way on Monday, it's the best. It's the best.
Right,
It's
right,
it's
right,
the
right, right.
worst of the best.
Sure. Sure, sure, sure. Let's say that.
Then you don't have to do it until you feel good again.
It just makes all the rest of the days so much like because a lot of the exercises in the upper body, like it requires a leg strength. So if your legs are sore and you're trying to do these other exercises, it's just a frustrating thing, that's all.
Yeah.
But I did,
Well,
Brofit reached out to me and he was like, man, he was like, I've been meaning to get in touch with you, and I said the same thing. I'm like, I've been meaning to get in touch with you, like to help, uh like, oh, thank you, MP. Thank you for fixing that sentence because I was like, "Man, MP's making me feel like crap," like, by saying leg day is fun. Um, uh, to help kinda, like, tweak the routine that I'm doing a little bit, and I kinda alluded to that in one of these shows, like, I wanna, talk to him a little bit more, see if he can help kinda tweak a couple things or tell me a couple of exercises that I should swap out that might be better for me in my short, because 'cause I'm just doing, like, short little things, like 30-minute workouts, so that I can fit them in between all this other stuff I have going on.
mhm.
Again, I'm not trying to get a six pack, even though my son keeps talking shit.
No? You don't want Ryan's washboard belly?
No, because I'm never gonna get myself to an eating program like him, and I know that's what's truly required to get that. Like, I know, like, it requires more than just doing a million crunches a day.
Yeah. I totally agree with all
True
that.
story.
Um, when I see old guys that are I went on Saturday and there was an older guy, I'll say upper 60s, but he was doing like Bosu ball balance exercises. And I'm like, I hope to God I'm still doing that when I'm that age.
Yeah.
So whenever I think about hating leg day, I think about the old people I still see going and are doing really
Mhm.
well. Grandma Kay, I don't know if Grandma Kay is still listening, but I think she's in her 80s and still watching kids every day. She was our daycare
Oh, that's awesome.
provider, but Pinnacle, I don't know. I can't imagine anybody who's still in great shape at that age and still pushing it. So, Grandma Kay, if you're still checking in, Dom, you are Grandma Kay's favorite. I remember. I think I told you that once before. So
Oh man. Anyways, good morning, Mama Bear. Good morning to the Moon Cards, aka Tom, and good morning, Paul. What's up,
yeah.
gents
Good morning,
and
everyone.
lady?
You can always just look at Josh Courage's feed. He's been doing a pretty awesome daily routine of I don't know how many, but I think he's benching and squatting.
That's
We're
too
like,
big man stuff for me.
what is it like 15? I forget how many a day,
He's a
but
beast.
yeah, that's some good motivation from Josh Courage. What a name! What a name for that. So
Yeah, he was the one of the people that I carded at VCon just because I was like, I don't believe that's your name. You changed your name just for the Twitter and stuff
are
like
you
that.
you're a superhero, aren't you?
I'm
That's
like,
a superhero's name.
there's no way.
Yeah. All right. Well, today is like one of the first pages that leads us into December,
Oh,
where I
and
remember
good morning.
last
I'm
year.
so sorry. Good morning, Leslie. I saw you in there. I completely forgot.
Hey,
Good morning,
Leslie.
Leslie.
Good
I, I,
morning.
I got you.
Teachers unite.
Sorry, go
Um,
ahead.
today, this is one of those pages that is getting me warmed up for December. We start talking about yours is blue. Have I been reading the wrong book the entire time? Mine's red. What is that? Is
This
that the
is the
collector's edition?
this is the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition.
Oh,
So when they released the book, Barnes and Noble had an exclusive edition that they sold
in
only
blue.
for a limited time. They don't sell it anymore. And I like the blue better. So I got myself and a couple friends a copy. But yeah, you can't get the blue anymore. Maybe on secondary. Is that a thing with books? I don't know. Tom, let me know. But yeah, blue's definitely better. I'm sorry. Dylan says mine's white.
This is like the old timey Zelda games where everything comes in a blue and red version,
Oh,
and the red
look,
is more
Dylan's
powerful.
right. Dylan's right. If you take the cover off, it's white.
Ugh, I used
Look
to
how
do.
simple it is. It just says it just says Ryan Holiday.
What is mine? Let's see. What does mine look like?
Yours probably looks exactly the same.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. It's just a fancy cover.
It's just a fancy cover, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, secondary books are a major thing. Okay, all right.
So yeah, today is a page that gets us warmed up for the month of December, where we talk about
David.
how everything's finite. We're all gonna die, and someday our kids are moving away. This today's page was a little warm up on that.
Yes.
Talking about finding the excuses to find your kids. That's where the memories are made in those in between times, trips to the store, conversation on the way home from practice. Um, I'm right on the precipice of the difference between my kids. Got a 12-year-old who's moving in her own direction. Got a 10-year-old who's still with us, but I'm very much aware that like we are only a year and a half away from the same point that we're at with my 12-year-old and a 6-year-old who wants all of my time all the time. So it definitely keeps me aware and interested and activated all the time, for sure. I read the page last night, and just kind of thinking about it. I'm definitely feel like I'm present, even though last night I was getting a little bit annoyed at energy levels. And referencing a page from a few days ago, I was just shutting up and letting it happen without saying anything, because I don't want that to go away, and I want them to stick around for as long as possible. So it started as a very light reading, and then as I started thinking about it, just kind of started developing its own weight and gravity, because the few days when we return back to school is when I start to feel the weight of time fleeting. Hazel had a sleepover with a friend It's like only her second sleepover, and it was awesome. Like they were like 2 6-year-olds. Um, it was another boy, so it was like a boy girl sleepover, which go fine at that age. I mean, Junie also
Yeah.
has a friend who's a boy who also sleeps over, and it's not like there's no worry of shenanigans, obviously. And I don't think there's been any questionable conversations yet. I don't know when that will happen or if we'll be aware. But the friend who stayed over, I asked what they're doing for Thanksgiving. They're going to Mexico, which is awesome. And I'm thinking is like, man, that's like because like they're a family that like they get good travel time in. They have a list of places that they go that are out of country. I see one
It's
dog. I'm
like,
gonna
where's
have
my
to go
dogs?
outside in a second. Um, but I'm like, yeah, we can't go to Mexico, and it's like that's one thing that I'm not. It's not a regret. I'm just like, it would be nice if we had the income to take these long trips. So like a lot of our important family time and my important dad time happens in those in between times, those times in transits, the mornings, the evenings, trying to make time for date nights, all those times that can be very easily overlooked. So,
Hmm.
um, definitely happy for him that he gets to do these trips at that age. That's great. I wish we could do the same thing. So,
Yeah, Mexico over
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving break is no joke. It's very expensive. That's where my friend Scott in the
Be
office,
right
he
back.
he does that. He does that every year, and it's just a tradition that his wife's family has had started and that they keep going, and they love it. But he tells me all the time, he's like, man, the highest price. Yep, fence. Dogs jumping fence. The boring time is where the best and most important memories time is. Yeah, yep, I agree. It's not to be slighted, the boring time. Just sitting, hanging out. Like I said, we like to have a no plans, boring weekend. Um, every other weekend, once or twice a month, something like that. Just kind of no nothing, no agenda, nothing to do, just sitting around and letting the place take us, letting life take us wherever we can. And that was this weekend, and we all had a good time. We were all together, and then we were all separate. We'd come back together. Brooklyn's been mostly sheltered up in her room doing her own thing, but she'd come down, lay on the couch, cuddle with us, ask for some food, that kind of stuff. And then last night before bed, for whatever reason, my wife was just looking real swole, like she'd been pumping iron in the gym. And then I found out she actually did, like, at some point, take a break from us hanging out, and she went and did her arm exercises. And I'm like, honey, your shoulders and your arms are looking beast mode right now. And then my son goes, let's go work out in the gym. So then, like, the three of us were out in the gym. I was just stretching because I had already done my thing, and so was my wife. But like he's sitting there doing like his sit ups because and saying, "Look, I did 6, 7." Like he's like, "Dad, Mom," like we were talking or something. He goes, "Dad, Mom, I'm on sit up number 60. You know what that means?" And so we did like the whole countdown to 6, 7. Um, and then he sits there and he says something along the lines of, "I think my one back's almost gone." He's like, I used to have a belly out to here, and now it's to here. It's just like, dude, you're 6. You never had a belly out to here.
It's the lighting. It's good. Good lighting. Good lighting does a
Yeah.
lot.
It's the angle of the
Sometimes,
mirror. Okay.
yeah, angles of the mirror. Sometimes I'll be at the gym and you know, gym lighting. It's directly above. I don't know, fluorescent, whatever. It's like, hey, I look pretty big right. I should rush home and just exist around my wife so she can notice this.
Just have someone holding a fluorescent light and a gym mirror around you at all times.
Um, yeah, I don't know how long that lasts. I'm assuming, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, I guess, to get home and, just flex around the house, see if the girls notice, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, David, 45-degree angle, um, natural light preferred, not too bright. Direct sunlight is a no-no. I had to take a photo of a piece and send it to a client, and the lighting is always weird. It's like I always have to like I send a picture. I'm like, I have to explain the lighting. It's like, well, in my house right now, it's like the windows are open, so it's the yellows appear a little bit yellow, and like it's not as red as in person, but
Yeah.
uh, it's what we talked about. So uh,
Sometimes a little like 20-second video is probably, it could be better. Like I found that with when I'm trying to like show someone details of the house, like flooring, colors and stuff like that, like a video, because you can move around and you can kind of change the light a little bit with a different angle. But I don't know if that works for paintings in your basement.
I think that's a great idea. I'm actually going to try that.
Yeah.
David, I'm not a lighting nerd, but I do enjoy the amber lights. So in our bedroom, we have like the old timey amber lights, and I got a little. So this is a little bit spicy, but I put those color changing light bulbs in our bathroom and in our shower. It's like the
Okay.
ones you can kind of change the lighting on
Yeah.
or change the color of. And you can put it on clown mode where it just kind of cycles through all the colors. And like a little slit of a window space that faces like the back common area. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming at some point people may or may
People
not
know when
have
you're getting down.
and saw that bar of window flashing through all the colors and being like, wonder what's going on in that house.
Shower raves at the Turner house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Low lighting. Just low
Jason
light.
likes to put on a show when he showers. Whether or not his wife is watching, that's a different story.
It's just I'm just dancing with no music.
There's actually just a bunch of mirrors, so he's just watching himself.
How else am I gonna do my TikToks?
Yeah,
I also
right?
want to do my TikTok dances.
How else does
Uh,
he rake in that OnlyFans money?
yeah, because the feet aren't doing it, nor the used underwear. Thought it was a moneymaker.
Leslie says neat.
It's like, okay, time to get off this. All right, well, let's get back on the topic here. What are those excuses that you use to spend more time with your kids? Mine is taking the long way home from practice. We have the quick way and we have the longer scenic way that we can see the whole front range at sunset. And it used to be something that like Kira would notice on our drives, but now it's like it's less. But I was probably the same way when I was that age too. Do you have any? Do you have any times or ways that you make excuses? Whether it's like, hey, do you want to come with me to the store really fast because I have to get some bacon for breakfast? Things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like I said, we did that yesterday.
You're with a high schooler. What does that look like? Because I don't really need excuses right now.
Um, no, I mean with them it's really just, taking them to and from places. I mean I like the move, and I've tried it many times of like, do you want to go grocery shopping with me? But for my kids, there needs to be a little bit more incentive involved in that. Like they don't just want to go. So it's, the first question is like, can I get something? I'm like, sure, you can get a little candy or something like that. I mean, I start with that as like, hey, I want to try to have you pick out some food that maybe you'll like. Um, but I think that's the only move I have right now. Haven't really figured anything else out yet.
I like
I've
this one,
taken,
Mama Bear. Take a
yeah.
drive to find the most offensive house we can find.
Very interesting. Stopping at a cute little ice. Yeah, whenever there's a dessert involved, like that's Brooklyn's love language is sweets and treats.
Mhm.
We do breakfast at IHOP, me and the girls. I think we did that on Thursday because I took Thursday off.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been Thursday because they have school.
Yeah. I
Oopsie.
whoops, double click. Which one was it? Oh, NP. NP's
MPs, yeah.
one. Um, yeah, I like this. Just I think just the habit of asking um,
Yeah.
is good because I think there has been times, very few and far in between, where doing that has mostly with my two younger daughters. It's kind of reinforced the habit of like, oh, mom and dad are leaving. I could go with them. It's not like we're
Yeah.
disappearing for a few hours. It also, if you're one that has a habit of like you have an errand list or you have to go shopping or something, but then it's like you maybe this is just me talking about me. It's like I'll go for one thing, but then I will think about like the other things I have to do, so I will stack errands for a trip that ends up like a trip that would be like 15 minutes turns into maybe like 90 minutes.
Mhm.
Taking a kid with you is a good way of keeping that in check so you don't make multiple stops for no reason.
I absolutely love this comment from Mama Bear because it's literally like the difference between mom and dad life. Like my wife would say the same exact thing. Like, oh, you have to ask your kids to come with you or make excuses to hang out with them. Like I can't even get out of the house without a kid latched to me. It's the same with my wife.
I mean, yes, there are times where I'm like, I just got to get out of the house for a bit. Good morning, mom.
Mama Bear has to like devise some sort of sneaky plan. Like distraction over there, and then she's whoosh, out the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, my
Same thing with
mom,
my wife.
what
She
that's her
can't like she can't
that's
go
her alone
anywhere.
time.
She can't go anywhere without Bentley right now. Like,
Yeah.
and so we have to like the rest of us have to come up with some sort of way to like engage him and distract him so that A, she could sneak out. But then I was like, honey, this isn't really setting up like a good like lifestyle between the two of you. So you just need to tell him, and let him work his way through it, even if he wants to cry in his room. Um, and like honestly, like he's cried, but then after a couple of minutes, he's over it. But yeah, the boys are at the age where they hate errands. Food shopping was rough, but the last time we have to split the list and race. Well, that's a good one. We'll teach each go rock, paper, scissors, against baby. Nice. Dang,
It is.
that's a thing.
I remember the first few times my two older girls were getting into like the fairly responsible age. Sending them off to get some items off a list was. I remember that was one of those times where it's like it was like a parent upgrade where it's like, oh, I have helpers now.
Yeah.
I'm not babysitting.
I've had that with the like now that they have like the self checkout, the girls like just want to do the self checkout process. So like one of them scans it, one of them bags it, or they takes
Mhm.
turns scanning it. Um, you know, even in the old grocery store, or even in the old style way of the cashier being there, like my girls would bag the groceries. Like I've had that happen a couple of times. It's not very often. Like I said, they don't always come, but this is definitely a good reminder to not necessarily force the situation, but like really double down on having that time with them and getting them out there. And I'll go a little step further is like having a teenager who's about to go do all this on her own. Like I've expressed here that I have some concerns that she's not ready for certain things. And the best way to make her like help her be ready is to take her on these little adventures and show her what grocery shopping looks like. I just have this like weird feeling that I'm gonna like fast forward, 5 years, and I'm gonna visit her in her home wherever she's roommating with someone, and it's just gonna be boxes of cereals and goldfish. which I can't say
Yeah.
is too far off what I was doing when I was that age,
Yeah.
but like it's just a little concerning. A little concern in the back of my mind that I haven't done enough to prepare her to like eat a nutritious meal. And I think I said the other day, I was like, I lucked out because later in life I bumped into a friend. Like I made a friend and he happened to be a nutritionalist. That wasn't Mr. Turner. That was another one. And then later in life, I found Mr. Turner, who, those two guys have really helped me understand food and nutrition a little better, but like not early enough for me to really teach my kids fully. Like I'm trying, but I moved them in the other direction for too long first. And now I'm having to like undo work that I already did.
Yeah. I'm the opposite of you. Um, we eat relatively well, but we still have like snack foods and stuff. And you know, we regularly reference how like we the way that we parent. You know, there's things that we carry on from our parents, but there's also things that we push against or try to do better. And um, with my, sometimes with my daughters, it's like one of the things that we're probably more strict on is like, when can you have snack foods
Mhm.
like sweets and stuff. And but my oldest daughter, she'll probably be good. Like she eats pretty good. She's recognizing what good food is and what is not. But my middle one, she's very much like the secret snacker. It's like we'll go into the pantry and there's like wrappers in the box of the snack foods, and she'll deny it every time that it was her. And I'm wondering, it's like if she ever gets to that point where, when she gets to that point of like living on her own, is she gonna be like, finally, I'm on my own. All I'm gonna have is oatmeal cream pies and cinnamon toast crunch. I can eat whatever I want.
And honestly, there's like a little part of you that can't blame her because you're like, I might do that. Like if I didn't already know that it was not good. I'll just shed some light on this thing that Mama Bear is talking about. Thankful baskets. It sounds really cool. So make a basket. This is what I'm gathering. Make a basket. Put all their names in it. We draw names. Can't get your own. Set a budget. Break into teams and buy something for the chosen name. And that's their way of kicking off some Thanksgiving love for each other. I like that. That's cool.
Sorry, do they have a basket for? I'm assuming this is a basket at a grocery store. Did I miss part of this?
Jason is asking if he can put his name in it. I'm assuming it's just between her and her family members.
Okay. So every family member has a basket for somebody else, or everybody has a basket for one person in particular. What was it?
Where's
I don't
my
know.
pencil?
I feel like I missed something here.
Yeah,
Either way, great idea. Love it.
yeah, I don't
Four
know.
bits. Okay.
She can shed more light at another time. This is the week of Jason's break. So what is the routine? Do the kids wake up early? What are we looking at? You guys
Um,
all on
the
sleep in
routine
time?
is good. I feel like out of everything that we're doing in break, it's like the routine is the same. I'm still waking up early. I'm not blowing out my sleep. I'm going to bed a little bit later. I nerded out for my birthday, and I asked my wife for the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I
Mm.
haven't gamed. I quit gaming like 5 years ago, but Breath of the Wild, for any nerds out there, I spent many hours playing on the Switch. It's like the only game that I love. It's like, it's something from my childhood. It's like I like how the story goes. Really cool play system. So that's like my one thing that I do that just kind of like, I don't want to call it junk time because I enjoy it, but it's like that's the one time it's literally the one thing I've been vegging out on is like sitting down and playing a game, a little bit of escapism. Um,
Mhm.
I'm doing that a little bit more over the break.
It's
Um,
nice your birthday falls right around the time frame of a Thanksgiving break. So like you have your birthday, and
Yeah.
I know it
But
adjusts
it was
every
it was
year.
also it was a Wednesday birthday this year. It's like
Yeah, but then you
Tuesday,
get a week
Wednesday
off of
birthdays
work. I
are the
mean,
worst.
then you get a week off of work. That's what I tell my daughter because her birthday is usually the weekend after Thanksgiving, and I'm like, you literally get a week off of school for your birthday every year.
Yeah.
Like, how awesome is that? And then
Um,
Bailey goes, and then Bailey chimes in like she always has to do, and she goes, I get a whole month off because my birthday's during the summer, or I get 3 months off. And I'm like, all right, Dick, calm down.
yeah, but here's the shitty part about, summer birthdays. So, like, Junie has a summer birthday, and it's like parties are always hard because most of her
Yeah.
friends, it's like we're either away or her friends are away. So it's like we've had noticeably less birthday parties for her, and she's somebody who, like, she's like, uh what are the words I'm trying to use?
Mm.
Her what her so she she's on the autism spectrum, and like high functioning, but like personal relationships are like super black and white. It's like she either has really good friends or no friends in her head. Um, and one of the things that I think really gets to her is like she'll see her older sister have these sleepover parties, but then summer comes around and it's like maybe one of her friends is available. So it's
Mhm,
like
mhm.
uh, it's hard to give her like a kid celebration because her friends aren't around. So
Yeah.
that's something that we kind of have to like front load with, like making a bigger plan where it's like, okay, you can bring one friend to good morning, bro Fitz. You can bring one friend. I think we did Great Wolf Lodge one year, and she was able to bring a friend because it's like if they're like she sees her sister having like these 6 7 person sleepovers, but she hates being in groups bigger than like 3 or 4 people
Oh,
because
okay.
of
Yeah.
just like the energy level. And like she went to a sleepover once where there was like 10 girls, and it was like too much for her. It was like they were talking about like training bras, and she came home and she's like, they're all talking about training bras, they don't even have boobs yet. It was kind of funny. um but like it's just, I don't know, that's just one of the birthday challenges. um Totally forget what our point was with that.
Typical.
Oh,
Typical.
I'm writing down Mama Bear's idea for thankful baskets for this week. I like that a lot.
She might
Let me
have to
see if
tell
we
us
can.
more.
Thankful baskets, Mama Bear. We're gonna use that. I'll let you know how it goes, Mama Bear.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, enjoy your week off. Get shit done or don't get shit done. Whatever. I'm
I
looking at a
will I
really
will
chill
and
week.
will not get shit done.
I'm looking at a really chill week. I like there's a part of me that might actually take the next 2 days off. I've never done it. I've never taken a Thanksgiving break. I but my work is in a really good place right now. So I might just do it. We'll see how today goes. I'm still coming off of a very rainy week and got some leaks to kind of get better standing on, but you know, we'll see. We'll
Don,
see
you
what happens.
deserve you deserve that time off. You should take it.
I know, but someone's got to work.
Nah, details, excuses.
Right
Make
on.
the excuse. Find an excuse to stay home for 2 days, Dom, before Thanksgiving.
Sounds like fun. But yeah, thank you everybody for showing up, hanging out with us, talking with us. We appreciate all of you. I hope you all know that. Um, and we will see you back here tomorrow for sure.
I will be here. And no
All right,
rush.
dude.
It's 7:12, and I don't even care.
This guy, this guy's hilarious.
See you guys.
See you, buddy.